Hello. Education in other countries, clil 6/8. Schooling and education vary widely in other countries depending on the wealth of the country. The best education in the world is in the following countries: South Korea, Japan, Singapore, Hong Kong, Finland, United Kingdom, Canada, the Netherlands, Ireland, Poland, Denmark, Germany, Russia, the United States, Australia, New Zealand, Israel, Belgium, Czech Republic, Switzerland, Norway, Hungary, France, Sweden, Italy, Austria, Slovenia, Portugal, Spain, Bulgaria, Romania, Chile, Greece, Turkey, Thailand, Colombia, Argentina, Brazil, Mexico, and Indonesia. And the worst schools are Niger, Burkina Faso, Mali, Central African Republic, Ethiopia, Eritrea, Guinea, Pakistan, Gambia, and lastly, Angola. Education also depends widely on the amount of money parents are able to spend on educating their children. England and Wales. In Britain, parents can spend €3,220 a year to educate one child in a top public school. This amount includes board and lodging, as well as tuition fees. This is more than the average salary in Britain. Once the child is born, he is registered at the preferred school and will enter the school at the age of 10 until the age of 18. A private school offers smaller classes, better teachers, and a better education than in state schools. Eton school uniform costs two-tail suits, €200 each, which amounts to €400. 7 white school shirts, €14 each, €98. 7 white school collars, €7.60 each, and that is €53.20. 6 front and back collar studs, €1.80 each, that's €10.80. In Africa, most schools are fee-paying, so many children cannot attend schools because the family do not have enough money to pay for the schooling or for the school uniform, and they must pay for the school supplies like pens, pencils, books, and exercise books. A high school education in some African countries is about €575 per annum, and university can cost about €2,650 a year. Finland. The best education in Europe is in Finland. Education is free at all levels. There are no national tests for students in basic education. Instead, teachers continually assess their pupils during the year, and there is a final report at the end of the year. Germany. The responsibility of the education system in Germany lies primarily with the states. The federal government plays a minor role. Optional kindergarten education is provided for all children between 1 and 6 years old. School attendance is compulsory at the age of 6 to 7 years old. High schools or gymnasium prepare students for university. Most students in Germany attend local schools which are free. There are a considerable number of foreign students studying at German universities. The tuition is free at all public German universities. The United States. Compulsory schooling starts at the age of 6. Some children attend nursery school or kindergarten. The maximum number of years for schooling is 13 years for elementary and secondary education. The years are called grades, so it starts with grade K, kindergarten, and ends with grade 12. There is public, private schooling or homeschooling. Homeschooling in America should be more controlled. Some religious sects teach what they want. The state governments set educational standards and standardized tests. Tuition fees at your local state college, university is cheaper than going to a good Ivy League university like Stanford, Yale, or Harvard. South Korea. Middle schools start at the age of 12 or 13 and finish at the age of 15 or 16. These 3 years correspond to grades 7, 8 and 9 in North America and years 8 to 10 in England. South Korea is one of the top performing OECD countries in reading, literacy, maths and sciences. The labour force is one of the most highly educated among the OECD countries. Education is very competitive and the system is rigid and hierarchical. There is a growing rate of suicide among students aged between 10 and 19 due to anxiety about the college entrance exams, which determine the entire lives and careers of the students. China. The Chinese education system is divided into 3 years of kindergarten, 6 years of primary school, and 3 to 6 years of secondary education, often followed by several years of higher education. Kindergartens and primary schools are usually run by local education authorities or even private enterprises. Chinese students in the senior school must be the most laborious ones compared with their peers in other countries. Here is one routine form which is almost the same in most of China's high schools. Routine: get up from bed at 6:10, morning exercises or jogging 6:20 to 6:40, morning self-study lesson 6:40 to 7:30. Breakfast 7:30 to 8. Preparation 8:05 to 8:10. The first lesson 8:10 to 8:55. The second lesson 9:05 9:50. Exercise 9:50 10:10. The third lesson 10:15 to 11. The fourth lesson 11:10 to 11:55. Lunch 11:55 12:30. Break at noon 12:30 2:20. Preparation 2:20 2:30. Fifth lesson 2:30 3:15. Sixth lesson 3:20 4:10. Break 4:10 4:40. Seventh lesson 4:40 5:25. Break and supper 5:30 7 o'clock. Evening self-study 7:10 to 8. Evening self-study lesson 2 8:10 to 9. Evening self-study lesson 3 9:10 to 10 o'clock. Washing time 10 to 10:30. Lights turned off at 10:30. Bye-bye.